Hello, my name is Gio and this is Brew Better. In this series, we will be sharing with you different coffees from different parts of the world, and we will also be sharing with you our recipes on how to brew these coffees. For today, I will be brewing this coffee from the El Paraíso farm, produced by one of the most innovative and one of my favorite coffee producers, Deigo Bermudez of Colombia, El Paraíso. This Gesha varietal went through a process called double fermentation thermal shock process. It's an experimental process. It was grown at an altitude of 1900 meters above sea level. It was named by Deigo for his daughter, Luna Bermudez. We enjoy a lot of blueberry flavors in this cup. At the same time, it also has a nice layer of strawberry and raspberry. So it's like a berries party in the cup. We will be brewing this coffee using a Kono dripper. For the Kono, what we noticed is that it brings out a really nice creamy texture, a very nice heavy mouthfeel. With a Lily Drip Geo that we designed, the version 2, it brings out a higher intensity sweetness. It brings out a spectrum of flavors and a nice level of balance and sweetness, body, acidity, and overall flavors. We are using 12 grams of coffee, and we will be brewing it with 200 ml of water, heated at 94 degrees Celsius. For these coffees from Deigo, the Luna Bermudez, the Luna Bermudez, and other Castillo varietals that were fermented with his signature double-stage fermentation process, we recommend a heavier water. For today, we will be using a water level of 115 ppm. It brings out a more balanced cup, a lot more sweetness, and a more vibrant acidity. So let's start brewing. 12 grams of coffee, pre-ground using a comandante with 26 clicks, a little coarser than what we're used to, especially using the Lily Dripper. So 12 grams of coffee. Let's start brewing it with 30 ml of water. This coffee was roasted 10 days ago, so it's just about right for us to brew and experience a really nice level of complexity. And after 30 seconds, 60 ml of water. So from here, the flow rate is quite slow because of the Kono design. At the same time, the Lily Drip helps elevate the coffee bed up. Having a thinner brewing bed easily correlates to a sweeter and more vibrant cup. And after 1 minute and 10 seconds, another 60 ml. So what I normally do when I brew coffee, especially when using a Lily Drip, I let it dry up a little bit and then I pour my next amount of water. And at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, we'll pour our last 50 ml. And then 3 minutes and 30 seconds, let's separate the dripper and the filter. And now let's start assessing the coffee. So from the aroma, you get that nice oolong tea. At the same time, it has that nice sweet, ripe blueberries from the smell. Wow. So from the first sip, you get that fruit-forward blueberry flavor. You also have that nice layer of high-intensity sweetness that lingers. It's like a dried raspberry or a dried grape. Let's try it again in our second sip. Wow. In the second sip, you get that nice layer of raspberry, strawberries, and also at the middle there's peach, aftertaste of honey or dried fruit. So when it cools down, you get a very creamy body. You get that nice cheesecake tartness. So when you bite the cheesecake, there's like a little bit of acidity and a tartness. That's what you get in this cup. It's amazing. I recommend for you guys to try this coffee. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but at the same time, it's a unique experience. So always remember that the best coffee is a coffee that suits you. It should be something that you enjoy brewing, you enjoy preparing, you enjoy drinking, tasting, and sharing with your friends. Feel free to share with us your brewing experience with this coffee. Don't hesitate to message us on Instagram and Facebook if you have questions about how to brew this coffee. Cheers, and don't stop brewing.